Welcome to episode 9 of Fast Food. Hi everyone, it's Jen Fast. Today I'll be describing how to cook my Instant Pot potato salad. The full recipe, photos, and video are posted to my website, jfriedmanfast.com. The recipe is also included in a subscription to my email newsletter, Fast Food, available on Substack. For ingredients, you are going to need 2 pounds of russet potatoes, peeled and cut into bite-sized pieces, 1.5 cups of water, 1.25 cups of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon yellow mustard, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of paprika, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, 1/4 cup of finely diced onion. Optional ingredient number 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. Also optional, 6 eggs. And the last optional ingredient is lettuce for serving. For instructions, first, into the insert of your pressure cooker, pour in the water. Then place a trivet or steamer basket that will keep your potatoes up out of that water. Place your diced potatoes onto the basket and place the eggs, if you're using them, on top. Set to pressure cook on high for 4 minutes. Quick release and open the lid to allow the contents to cool. Peel and cube or coarsely chop the eggs. Meanwhile, for the dressing, in a large bowl, combine mayonnaise, mustard, white vinegar, if you're using that, and the seasonings. Stir in the onion. Add the potatoes and eggs. Toss lightly to coat. Cover and chill for at least 6 hours or up to 24 hours. Do not skip this step. It is important to the development of the flavors and worth every minute. To serve, if you like, line a salad bowl with the lettuce leaves. Transfer the potato salad into the bowl on top of that lettuce. This should make you 12 side dish servings. Now for the backstory. As you know, I'm not one of those annoying cooks who makes you listen to a whole story before you get the recipe. I hate that too. You're welcome. Now, this recipe was inspired by my midlife crisis challenge. Day 39 was to find a new side dish to serve with dinner. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I will link my entire midlife crisis library so you can catch up. I grew up with this potato salad recipe, though that was before we had Instant Pots, and no one in my house was brave enough to use a pressure cooker. Although I loved it when my German father made it, it was far too much work to boil the potatoes and eggs on top of all the other steps for me to make this for myself until I was well into my 30s. Even then, this potato salad was only for special occasions, just once or twice a year. And then the Instant Pot came into our lives, so there is no excuse not to make this recipe. Please don't leave out the mustard. It is essential to the flavor profile. My parents would have added chopped pickles, negating the need for the vinegar, but pickles are banned from anything I would consider eating. I do know that other recipes suggest using Yukon Gold or new potatoes in a potato salad recipe. However, I disagree wholeheartedly. By using a pressure cooker, you no longer need to worry about waterlogged potatoes, and I prefer the fluffier texture of the russet potato over the waxy texture of other types. Waxy potatoes also don't absorb much of the flavor of the dressing, and when you try this, you will understand that the potatoes really are just a vessel for eating large amounts of a mayonnaise-based dressing. For that same reason, I like to dice my potatoes on the smaller side, greater surface area to be coated in dressing. Like all my recipes, this one is a big hit with the family, except for the picky tween, but we can ignore her for the time being. I will also confess that half the family likes the addition of the hard-boiled eggs, while the other half does not. So in videos of me cooking this recipe, you will usually see me separate the finished potato salad into 2 different bowls before adding the egg to just one of those bowls. It's an extra step for anyone who does not like eggs. Then again, do we really need those people in our lives? This makes a great Easter side dish to go with your ham or for your summer barbecue. Easy to scale up so you can make larger amounts for parties or potlucks. I would love for you to give this recipe a try and let me know what you think. Better yet, give it your own spin and report back how your tweaks worked out so I can try them out myself. And be sure to include photos or tag me in any social media posts of your finished product. Would you be interested in a full-length step-by-step video of how to make it? Let me know in the comments and I'd be happy to film it for you. Until then, thanks for listening.